Alright, so I just got this quad here. I got it for $300. Basically, the issues with this quad is obviously it doesn't start. It has, the back tires are shot. And these tires are way smaller than what I thought they should be stock. So it appears to be small. So I have some bigger tires over there that I'm going to be swapping for these, as well as the wheels. It was missing the key and a fuel cap. What else? Okay, so the back rack is pretty much broken off. It states here that you shouldn't put more than 22 pounds of weight on, so people often exceed this and then they end up breaking these. So I have the other piece somewhere out there in the garage, so I'm gonna have to re-weld this. Also has this crack here, so I gotta re-weld this front rack as well. Other than that, she's pretty good. It was more on the expensive side for 300 bucks. However, the plastics are in great shape, and pretty much it looks brand new, aside from a little wash that it needs right now. So I'm gonna wash it off, and then I'm gonna start, after I wash it, and then I'm gonna start working on it. Alright, so here's the issue. So this is a back rack of the ATV, and this is a part that broke off. I kind of cleaned out the around it, so I can weld it. And when I weld it like this, pretty much it has a little notch and it falls right into place. So I'll be doing that for both sides, so we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so I just removed the old key switch that was there with was missing the key. So this is a new one I have. So the wiring was kind of different. So all I did was I took out the little pins here with a screwdriver. I took off the little all these pins out, and I rearranged them in the same manner as the original that was installed on there. And now it's I grabbed it. I have two of these, so I just put it back on there. So now I have a brand new key switch and it's plugged in. At this point I am going to be installing the battery here. It didn't come with a battery, so I just put this one. It's not connected yet. So now I'm gonna start working on this part, hopefully, and get it nice and connected here. Okay, got the negative sides coming on. These screws are tiny. I gotta put this other side on. So I got a little screw here. I'm gonna line that a little better. I should come from the top. Kind of put it there in place. Screwdriver here. And then hopefully it can reach. Alright, definitely has reached. We got our Phillips head, and then this here should help me. Darn, today's not my day. I'm gonna switch. Let's see if I have. Actually, the negative one's still loose, so I'm gonna tighten that up. Just come here and tighten that around. It's missing the band that goes from here to here, so a little bit loose. And check the fuse here. Can't really. Take it off because I can't really see it. It appears to be good. I'm gonna leave this as is right now in case of I'm gonna leave this so I can pull it immediately in case once I turn the switch on something's wrong and I don't restart fire. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go and test this out. So obviously first step here is gonna be where this, because if you turn the key on and the wiring is bad, then this switch here that comes from the tire is going to get really hot, and then it's going to start a fire here. So I gotta really be careful so I wouldn't be actually kind of feeling it as I do this. That way I can turn it off immediately. So first, check that you have the right wire. You grab them and then you turn them on. Let's see if oh wow. Looks like it's good. Nothing's heating up. The reverse light is on. So that's on. You can barely see it here, but it is on. Let's shift it to okay, the neutral light doesn't look too good. Let's see. I don't think the neutral light's turning on, even though let's see if it's neutral right now. It's on gear. Okay, now it's neutral. So technically it should. So now it's on. It's not doing anything. So let's make sure we press the brakes. different. Brakes. I'm getting no light on the brakes, but it does turn over. Okay. Check why I'm not getting no brakes at all. Check that light. Looks like it's got two Phillips heads in there. Phillips here and Phillips here. We're going to check that light. And then see what else we can fix today. So all I did was take this light bulb out from here. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is definitely blown. So I'm going to have to replace this. I'm going to put a new one in here. And all I did was take two Phillips out. So, and here's a piece. So I'm going to see if I have this bulb, and then I'll install it in there. Alright, so I replaced the bulb. Let's see if it works. And it's good to go. So that's done. I'm not quite sure why the neutral light is not coming on. So it is not coming on at all. So it's not good. Oh, there it is. Go on, baby. Looks like it's making false contact here. There it is. Huh, I wonder what's wrong with that one. So I'm gonna check it out. So I tried to fix it, but unfortunately it didn't work. So I think maybe it was on its, okay. Yeah, I think it made false contact on there and it just burnt it up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one out and then I'm gonna replace it because I have a new one on there. Okay, so it looks like it was a two prong here. So I have the new one, but the new one's a reverse light, so I'm going to change. All I'm changing is this this crown here. Let me see if I can actually. So now I can come this off. How can I take this off? Yeah, so you kind of just pry it open and it comes out. Then somehow just click that one in there. So now I have the new one here, so I'm going to click it in there. And then have these two prongs here. And all I'm doing is kind of mirroring what it already has over here with the two. So I got with the sticking out that way, have the red and then the black on the right side. So what I need to do is take these two prongs out and put the new ones in there. Okay, so I got this done already. So I'm just gonna, and I got the light and neutral, so I'm gonna push it in there. Alright, let's turn it on, see if it works. Cool, it did work. Only bad part is the LED itself, the color is red. Hey, but at least we get an indication, right? So that's good. Alright, so here's the screw. So I kind of use a Phillips to get it out, and then I left the nut right there. So now I have actual play here, so that's good. So now all I have left to do is I use a fuel cap and put some fuel in it and see if the carb holds up. It's the good thing about the carb is that it's empty right now, so everything should technically work. So all right, well, I'll keep working on this one. Alrighty, so for this quad, we ended up had several problems. One of them didn't have the key, so I made a key for it, and I made an extension so I could reach the other side. I
fix this light here. Even though the LED itself is red on the inside, it still gives you a notification that it's actually neutral. So that's all. I didn't have a fuel cap, so I did have a used one, so I ended up using that one because the one I ordered did not fit. So that was a mistake on me. The other part that was wrong with this, it was the this weld was broken, so I re-welded it in both the front and back, so now it's nice and tight. Another issue that this quad had was this little cap here was not installed. So over the time I get the used ones or bad engines, I'll save this little cap. So I did have one that was used. I ended up putting that on there. What else did I do to this quad? Oh, I cleaned the carburetor and replaced the hoses here and re-put the carburetor back in. I used to just replace them back in the day because I didn't have my machine to clean them, but now I have a machine to clean them, so I was able to just clean it out really good and then put it back on, and it works really good, even though like the condition of it was pretty good already. So anyways, it worked. It's good right now. It's not leaking anything, so I'm really happy about that. The seat, I had a couple of tears on there, so I did some small repairs on that. Coming back to the rack, this one was broken from this end and here, and so I re-welded all that, and it's really sturdy and good. However, it does have here the weight capacity of 20 pounds. Sometimes adults keep trying to get on this, and that's when these break. So anyways, I'm going to show you. I have not gotten the tires yet. I am going to replace these. I'm still waiting on the tires. I don't know how long it's going to take. It takes a bit, so I still got to do that. So I'm not going to get rid of it until I get the tires and replace these, because these are definitely worn out. The front tires are pretty good, as you can see, but the rear tires are pretty much done. So I'm waiting on these to arrive. And I did replace the battery here. Check the fuse, and the fuse is good. So let me start it up real quick so you guys can kind of hear it. So I'm gonna put the brake on. Keys on. It is currently on neutral, even though it has a red light on there. Brake light is on. It is in the run, and there it is. I haven't checked the front lights. Oh, they both work. I'm gonna get a little bit of throttle.